Hello friends, Jeff here from House of Heresy, and back again with another pack cracking episode, going back into Dominaria Remastered with another collector booster box. Alright, so this set continues to be highly enjoyable, continue to get some good pulls. The last box we did I thought was very well balanced, actually definitely leaned more heavily into the mythic side, which was nice. But we still got some tutors, got some other good cards, so hopefully we'll keep that train rolling here. Still have not pulled a borderless vampiric tutor or force of will for like the big hits. Would love to see those, but you know, we'll see how it goes there. Really just pulling them in general would be nice, because you can never have too many vampiric tutors and force of wills. Alright, here we go. First pull is going to be Mystic Remora in the borderless foil. Then we got a Helm of Awakening. I think that was our first non-foil borderless in the last video. Royal Assassin, Retro, and Arborea. Okay, overall not a terrible one. I know Royal Assassin's now like one of those. Ooh, and Chainer's Edict in the borderless. Track those as well. Isn't like a super high-powered pull, but it's got a lot of nostalgia for me. That was a very strong card that was never fun to see on the battlefield when I was playing back like the Ice Age Homelands era. That combined with an Icy Manipulator usually was a bad day for whoever was having to face it. Alright, second pack. There we go. Alright, that's what I'm talking about there. Vampiric Tutor Borderless Foil. Heck yeah, that is awesome. I love that artwork. I will say I probably am a bigger fan of the other artwork, like what was in Commander Legends and then in the non-borderless format. Actually, I picked that playmat up too. That'll probably be a background for one of these, for some of these videos as well. But yeah, that is an awesome hit. All right, starting off strong with this box. We'll take it. And then we got an Absorb, Mystic Remora, and Lieutenant Kurtar. Alright, we got swords, that's nice, and a forest. That is awesome, I'm pretty excited about that. Very good pull. So yeah, last video finally pulled actually 2 lightning planes after not getting any, for 3 collector boxes and 6 draft packs in the draft battle I was in on Wildcat MTG's channel. Forgotten Ancient. It's a cool one. Gauntlet of Power. There's another mythic. Oops. No, actually, we'll put the mythics there. So we're going to put the tutors, which we hopefully get, in the other slot there. Isolated Chapel, Juggernaut, Terror, Fire Blast, and a Mountain. Speaking of Icy, yeah, it was such a mean combo back in the day. Icy and Royal Assassin. Yeah, that's definitely my childhood there. I tend to be more of a green stompy one, like getting like the worms out and stuff like that. Back then I liked the bigger creatures. Decimate. Hey, no mercy in the borderless. Take another mythic. We got Joriel, and there's our first tutor. Enlightened Tutor, very nice. Very strong pull. I have to say, that foiling just looks awesome on there. They really did such a nice job with the quality of these cards. And Mystic Enforcer. Ooh, High Tide. Here's another one I haven't pulled yet. The borderless High Tide. That's going to be nice for my cube. Yeah, I'm sure those that have been watching my channel, you hear me talk about it, and I will eventually do some videos about the borderless cube. But yeah, I built one to play with my friends. So basically we draft in a brawl style format to where it's still, so for those that have never done it before, it's definitely probably more common these days on Arena because they don't have Commander on there, but brawl is basically like Commander. Isolated Chapel, Birds of Paradise, Decimate, ooh, Mystical Tutor. All right, I'll take it. Getting some good tutor action in in the pack foil slot there. Ornithopter, Svanlands, Chainer's Edict, and a Swamp. Yeah, so the so basically Brawl it's a singleton format like Commander, and the big difference is that one, it's often played 1v1, but two is that whereas Commander is a little bit more restrictive in terms of who your commander can be, so it has to be a legendary creature or a planeswalker that states they can be a commander. Brawl just removes that restriction for the planeswalker, so any planeswalker could be your commander. Hey, very nice. Got a borderless foil Royal Assassin. Hey, another Lyra Dawnbringer in the borderless. That's awesome. This copy is definitely going into my Angels deck. Arborea and another Royal Assassin. All right, this is an Assassin box. For those that have watched any number of these videos, you definitely end up seeing a fair bit of duplication for certain cards in each box, just depending on what the packing gods decide to give you. All right, so continuing on with the second half here. Yeah, so basically the cube is designed in a Brawl format because there's just so many borderless planeswalkers, and until probably this year, honestly, there just weren't a lot of legendary creatures in the borderless treatment. Maze of Ith, very nice. Ooh, Enlightened Tutor in the borderless, we'll take it. That's a nice looking one. Shivan Dragon and Rathiwaker. All right, got a couple somewhat mediocre dragons there, but that's all right. We got Double Mog, Ornithopter, and an Island. So yeah, so it's fun. Borderless cards, especially when you are seeing sets like this and the other master sets that have incorporated the treatment, make for the cube to be a pretty high powered draft experience there. So it's a lot of fun. All right, Phantom Nishoba, Chainer, Dementia Master, got the Shade, and the Windborn Muse. Not the most exciting pack. Tatiova, Borderless, that's cool. All right, we got a Thran and a Counterspell. All right, next one. Got 4 packs to go. This box is doing okay. Obviously, getting the Vamp Tutor right out of the gate is awesome, and then getting the other 3 of the other tutors. I mean, honestly, well, I guess we haven't pulled Worldly yet, but yeah, we're definitely on our way to getting all the tutors in this box, which is cool. Siege Gang Commander in the borderless foil, Wrath of God, Isolated Chapel, and Maze of Ith. All right. Nice looking forest. And just some other cards. Nothing too wild or crazy. So yeah, definitely been more of a tutor box. Mythic count, now we're at 4. That's not terrible, but definitely not the best. I think the last box was the last box that we did on the channel was the most mythics that I've pulled in one of these. All right, got Hinterland Harbor, Helm of Awakening again, getting a lot of that. Phantom Nishoba, and a Grim Lavamancer for a not very good pack. And Congregate. Still looking for that borderless Force of Will. Actually, Retro also. I would like to get both of them. The when I was playing my LGS this past week in our weekly Commander League, one of my friends there bought a single draft pack, and sure enough, pulled a borderless Force of Will in it. So I was quite jealous. All right, I got Solkanar, Gemstone Mine in the borderless. I don't actually know if I've pulled this one yet, so at least on the borderless treatment. Hey, there's another nice hit, Yawgmoth, Thran Physician. We also haven't got him in the borderless, so that's another one to look out for. But I will take that. And the retro, that's a nice hit. And a Triskelion. Spirit Link, Street Wraith. And yeah. Yeah, so as far as the borderless commons and uncommons, it seems like we're averaging about 3 a box for these collectors. It's kind of surprising. I would have thought that pull rate would have been higher, but I wonder if, curious to see what what that does for the value of those, because they're a little bit harder to get, at least in these. You might have an easier time getting them in the collectors. All right, last pack. Can we get some more fire? Yeah, I will take a retro foil Birds of Paradise. That is a very nice card. Very pretty looking. Grim Lavamancer, not as exciting. Stroke of Genius and Entomb. All right, there's a nice one. We'll take that with the borderless foil Flametongue Kavu. So we end up getting 4 of those. Sarah Angel. Mountain. All right. So yeah, quick recap here. I would say this box was decent. It definitely wasn't a blowout. Actually, I would say it was probably good, now that I think about it. This is a good box overall. So for the Mythics, Yawgmoth's a nice hit. I really like the art on Lyra. I know these 3 probably not as high value at the moment, but this guy, definitely a heavy hitter. Put him on top. Great pull there. And then we did get 3 of the tutors. So we got 2 Enlightened and a Mystical. I guess technically 4 tutors counting the Vampiric, but put him in the Mythics. So yeah, all right, overall. And then we got Entomb, we got that Birds of Paradise. We got some other good pulls. I think overall, I mean, if you're looking at pre-release, or not pre-release, if you're looking at post-release prices, it's going to be kind of hard to make your value back right now. But I think look at the value of these cards in about 3 to 10 weeks, and it's probably going to be a different story, especially if the supply of the sealed really dries up. All right, well, that's it for this video. So if you liked what you saw, please give a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I have new content coming out every week. At least 2 days a week, we're doing the box breaks on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Saturdays, I've started doing other content. So I've been doing Commander deck tech videos the last few weeks, and that will continue for the foreseeable future, as long as I have the time to be able to film it during the week. Yeah, throw some comments down there. I'd love to hear what everyone's thoughts are. By this point, we're a couple weeks. By the time this video is released, we'll have been a couple weeks from the set release and staring the new Phyrexian set right in the face. So really curious to hear what everyone's thoughts are at that point. So throw some comments down there. And thanks again for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. I know there's lots of stuff out there, so I appreciate everyone that takes the time to actually watch this content. So hope you all have a great day, and until next time.